The moment we believe that success is determined by an ingrained level of ability as opposed to resilience and hard work, we become brittle in the face of adversity. Joshua Waltzkin. My friends, each and every day, 10 to 15 minutes, that's all we ask. Let's jump into these charts. Stocks, as I predicted, up for the day. We see gold up again. Told you Bitcoin is just hanging around. And 20-year U.S. government bonds down. Things moving in the right direction of the charts. Like we say, all things being equal, the market tends to move in the direction of the largest chart. Again, until it ends. It hasn't ended. As we look at stocks going into this second week of green up candles after the switchover, what makes a switchover good typically is you have average or higher than average volume. You have an interim low with that volume, and then it switches, which is what we had happen. Now, it's taken a while as things are continuing. There's stuff going on all around the world. Stuff goes back and forth. We had all this exuberance, and then the market's been sort of digesting it. We'll see as we continue to move through that if it continues up. As we end Wednesday, I only have 2 days left, and this isn't a lot of volume at all. So we'll continue to watch, wait and see. But we do see stocks are up when it comes to both the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100. The S&P up 0.25%. Now, about the same thing we can say for the NASDAQ. It is up more, though, about 3 times more at 0.72%. Again, not a big up day. You can see where things ranged up higher in the morning. Looks like they fell off in the afternoon. Now, again, the caveat always is we're using Heikin Ashi candlesticks, and they are not high open, low close. In fact, I will put, again, at the end of today's, I got another Heikin Ashi training I'm going to give you. It's the first one. It's got a few 100,000 views. You'll like it. I'll put it at the end of today's video. It'll be helpful, again, to give you the mindset of what it is you're seeing when you look at Heikin Ashi candles. So stocks moving in the right direction. Bonds also in the right direction. We've been in TBF for many weeks. That is the single inverse fund for 20-year U.S. government bonds. Want to take a look at it? TBF. It is managed by ProShares. It's a short fund, which means it's an inverse. And again, moving up as the underlying asset, TLT, moves down. You can see it's a lot cheaper. It doesn't match the price. It matches the percentage move. Makes sense? It should. You put $1,000 in, $1,000, and it goes up 2%. If you put 1,000 in the other one and it goes up 2%, same 1,000 going up, okay? The price is different, but same percentage. Sorry, if one goes up, the other goes down. If TLT goes up 2%, the way things are set up, TBF is supposed to go down 2% and vice versa. Okay, that is where we are on bonds. Gold. Gold, again, luster's starting to shine, isn't it? We have things second week heading up. So again, looking sweet and moving in the right direction. Volume's okay. Looks like we might hit average volume by the end of the week. Lots of excitement in the morning on gold, and that burned off a little bit in the afternoon, but still up 1%. So that's nice. Lastly, we'll look at Bitcoin. What's it doing? My friends, who knows? It's just sort of hanging around, not much happening. No luster like on gold on Bitcoin. So we don't have a call on that. We don't have a call, we don't have a call, and we don't have a call. But we are long stocks, short bonds, long gold. God bless my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.